Hi Virgo, this is your May 16th through May 22nd weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Tower, clarified by the Five of Cups. We have Justice. We have the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Knight of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the World with the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. And we also have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You could be dealing with a Libra, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. Not only is it a general reading, it's a very specific reading, Virgo. And here's the deal, right? You see how we have the Tower clarified by the Five of Cups, the first 2 cards on the left. And I believe this is what happened to you in the past. And it could have happened to you a month ago or 5 years ago. And that's what you are still that's what's on your mind all the time. You know, you had a breakup, you went through a divorce, and you're still haunted by it, right? It's constantly on your mind. When you meet new people, you always remember of what happened to you in the past. Or perhaps some of you already gave up on love. You already gave up on new people coming into your life, and new love that would last. The thing about this new person coming in, they will restore your faith in love. They will show you that they're the real deal. They will show you and prove you that they're in it to win it. They're in it for a long haul, and they're looking to be very serious with you. So in a way, Virgo, it's going to be kind of like a test for you to kind of believe that yes, this person is the real deal, that yes, love still actually does exist. Right, so yeah, the Tower clarified by the Five of Cups, the first 2 cards on the left. This is what happened to you in the past, right? And the Five of Cups clarifying the Tower, that card always has to do with the past. This is a card of somebody who thinks about the past, regrets the past, grieves the past. And like I said, if this is your reading, then that's what's going on in your head right now. You're still haunted by the past, or you're still finishing the recovery process from a divorce or from a breakup, right? We have Justice right next to the Tower. Justice is the personal Libra card. You could be dealing with a Libra. Justice could be that divorce or breakup that you went through, right? But as some of you may already know, the same card could be interpreted in multiple ways in the same spread. So it could be both divorce or breakup, but Justice could also be karma. And in this case, you're finally getting what you deserve with the Justice card, right? So here comes the new person. The Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Cups. That's it right there. The Knight of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The Ace of Pentacles could be a fellow earth sign, just like you. But those 2 cards combined, it's an amazing combo, because the Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, somebody who is ready to start a family, somebody who is serious, somebody who is looking for a long-term commitment, right? And the Knight of Cups, if it's not a water sign, then the Knight of Cups is all about love, genuine, authentic love. The Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. And the Knight of Cups often is considered to be the knight in the shining armor. So together, the Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups, it's all about love and practicality. You know, being very romantic, but at the same time, not only talking the talk, but also walking the walk with the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, this person will hopefully restore your faith in love. They will prove you, they'll show you that they're the real deal. They're going to be doing all the nice things for you. They'll be taking you out, giving you flowers, all that good stuff. And at the same time, they mean business with the Ace of Pentacles. The Empress on the bottom of the deck is another confirmation that they mean business, because I think that's the way they see you, right? They're putting you up on a pedestal. The Empress often comes through as the future wife or the future significant other figure. So yeah, they're looking at you as somebody they want to spend the rest of their life with, right? The Empress often comes through as somebody who is expecting a baby. So if having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together. But if we want to stay really general, then the Empress is one of the most positive cards in the tarot deck. It's abundance in its purest form, right? And in my spreads, the Empress usually shows up as a sign from above or a stamp of approval, so to speak, for a connection to move forward. In the potential outcome, we have the World with the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. Very, very lovey-dovey cards. The World is my happy end card. This is one chapter of your life coming to an end, and the new really happy chapter of your life is about to begin, potentially, right? The Two of Cups is a soulmate card. This is a card of unconditional love. It's a card of, two people feeling the same way towards one another, which is love. This is a card of two people on the same page and two people seeing eye to eye, right? And the Three of Cups right next to the deck is a card of celebration. And it's also a card of a union, a very, very happy union based on love, based on practicality, based on being serious, based on starting families, based on long term, right? So yeah, Virgo, you see, this person is going to show you that, yeah, love is still out there. And it's not only about talking the talk, it's also about walking the walk. Alright, really happy for you, Virgo. Congratulations. Virgo, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do 2 or 3 more spreads, depending on how the situation unfolds. We'll take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Virgo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Queen of Wands, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Knight of Swords, and we also have the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This Queen of Wands will be reaching out to you. They will even be traveling to see you, perhaps. And I don't know what your connection with this person is. It could be a family member, a friend, somebody you work with, a neighbor. It could be your ex. It could be your person's, your significant other's ex. The main point here is that you are not going to be welcoming this person. Quite the opposite. I think you're going to get pissed. This person is going to infuriate you. Right, so yeah, the Queen of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Eight of Wands, the next card over. This is either a card of communication or this is a card of travel. So perhaps they're letting you know they want to come see you, they want to come visit, or they're communicating with you. And the remaining 3 cards on the table is your response. The Ace of Swords with the Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords. Right, I think all of those 3 cards are coming from you. And the Knight of Swords, out of all 4 knights, is the knight that tends to get into fights. You see how that person is charging ahead, they've got their sword out and they're ready to strike. And to me personally, that person looks pissed off. So I think that's going to be your reaction. You're like, no, 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 absolutely not. Seriously, you want to... We have nothing to talk about. Absolutely nothing to talk about. So with the Ace of Swords, you're cutting this person out. Right? You're gonna let them know what you think. You're gonna get infuriated, right? And with the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck, in this case, this card is you being closed off. Not letting this person come, not letting person back into your life or into your life. So again, I don't know what your affiliation with this person is, but the answer is going to be no. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, we're now in Mercury retrograde, and this is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. And also, there is going to be a lunar eclipse early this week, on the 15th or the 16th. Right, and this is also a very emotional eclipse because it's in Scorpio. Right, so we got the King of Swords clarified by Justice, we have the Three of Swords, we have the Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Swords, and we also have the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Yeah, the King of Swords, the first card that came out. I'm not, to be honest with you, I don't really see what this person is thinking. right? They're clarified by justice. Justice could be an apology coming from them. Justice could be them wanting to make things right. But I think whatever they did to you, it's like there's no way you're going to go back to this person. There's absolutely no way, right? Yeah, the Three of Swords, the next card that came out after the King of Swords is a card of a broken heart. It's a card of devastation, feeling betrayed, feeling stabbed in the back, right? So that apology ain't going to be nothing for you. The Queen of Pentacles, the next card over, that's you, and your card is clarified by the Eight of Swords. This is a card of somebody who is stuck and trapped. For some of you, that's the way you could have been feeling when you were together with this person. You felt trapped. You felt trapped with this person, right? And the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck, this is you rejecting them. This is a card of rejection. So yeah, I don't know what this person did to you, but it must have been something bad, because you're sending them back to the past where they belong. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Virgo, this week. We have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we also have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You'll be dealing with this Queen of Swords, Virgo. They could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or they could just be very straightforward, very direct. So here's the deal. As I already mentioned during the X spread, in case you watched it, we are in Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is not only applicable when it comes to matters of love. Mercury retrograde affects us across the board. It is not really recommended to start anything brand new with new people during Mercury retrograde. However, you can start something new with a person or a company you've already dealt with in the past, or you can go back to an old job. Or perhaps somebody whom you used to work with, they recently started a new job, and that new job has an opening and they thought of you. In those cases, when you're dealing with someone or something from the past and you want to go back to an old job, or you want to start something new with an old person, somebody you know, or an old company, it is okay to do. Okay? So it all depends on who this Queen of Swords is, right? If this is somebody you already know and they want you back, or they want to do something new with you, they want to start something new with you, but you already dealt with them in the past, then sure, you got the green light. And that's the thing about the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Cups. That card could be interpreted in a couple of different ways. The Eight of Cups could be somebody coming back from the past, or if you are to accept this person's offer, perhaps it will require for you to walk away from your existing job or your existing business. Right? The Wheel of Fortune in the middle, this is them wanting to start a new cycle, or they want to restart an old cycle. Right? The Magician on the bottom of the deck, that card could also be interpreted a couple of different ways. It could be this Queen of Swords manifesting you into their life, into that workplace. Or this is the way this Queen of Swords thinks of you, right? You're the magician. You can make anything happen. You're the miracle worker. You're the best at what you do. And that's why they want you back, or that's why they've got something for you. Right? So yeah, just keep in mind the whole Mercury retrograde. It ends on the 3rd, so perhaps you can accept this. If this is somebody brand new with a brand new offer, perhaps you can accept this new job, but set the start date after June 3rd. You know, ideally it would be after June 19th, but if you can't wait, then at some point after June 3rd would be a good starting date. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Virgo, this week. We have the King of Cups, clarified by the Six of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Fool, and we also have the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. This really reminds me of the new love spread, the first spread I did for you a few minutes ago. We got this King of Cups, right? We had the Knight of Cups in the first spread, so it's probably the same person, right? So the Knight of Cups is gonna make you an offer. And I think you're going to be taking a leap of faith with them. right? So in the extended, I talked about not letting the past pull you back, not letting the past interfere or influence your decision about moving forward with this new person. And I think the Fool card right next to the deck is pretty much what I was talking about, right? The Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith, but at the same time, it's also a card of cutting the cord. And in this case, that would translate into cutting the cord with the past. Because as we saw in the first spread, you're still haunted by the past, right? Yeah. So anyway, the King of Cups, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If they're not a water sign, they're very mature in control of their emotions, but at the same time still very loving. They're clarified by the Six of Wands. This is a card of victory, attention. So you will have their full and undivided attention. Back in the day, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card. Right? So this person is thinking long-term with you, for sure. The Page of Pentacles, the next card that came out, this is them offering you to get the show on the road. They're being very serious about it. The Page of Pentacles is the most serious page. To me, personally, if you ask me, I don't mean to insult the remaining pages, but the Page of Pentacles always talks about somebody who is testing the waters, but they're thinking long-term. Right? The Hermit on the bottom of the deck, that is your personal card, Virgo. That's you. And like I said, the Fool is all about going for it with this person. Alright, so that's what you're not expecting. And that's what I got for you, Virgo, for this whole week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.